Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for the upcoming week of January 6th, 2020. Lot to say, long intro. So on the 10th, we have a full moon, yes, in Cancer. I already been feeling it, right? Extra emotional earth signs, so y'all probably gonna feel it too. Just having clouded thoughts, right? Not really being decisive, all of that jazz. It's also a lunar eclipse, so the energy is heightened. On the 11th, we have Uranus is going direct, thank goodness, in Capricorn. So I feel like this will influence love. I feel like this will make for a more spontaneous week, right? I feel like that'll just influence more kind of expect the unexpected energy, which I love. I feel like Uranus energy is kind of good with all this Capricorn stuff. Also, I would be remiss if I did not tell you, right, to check your Chinese astrology, right? This channel is called Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. So Mah Jongg is a 1,000-year-old Chinese divination method. It is older than Western astrology that we use, right? The sun signs and things like that. There's a reason for that. Okay, so if you feel like 2019 was a beast, and it was for a lot of people, and even if you feel like it wasn't, yeah, that's good. I have my little nephew. Good job. If you feel like he's an earth sign, by the way. Hi, how hilarious. But if you feel like 2019, right, you're trying to make sense of it and you're trying to see where 2020 is going, you have to look into your Chinese astrology, right? Because it tells you, it gives you a more in-depth look of what the planetary system is like as it relates to you, right? Because 2019 was the year of an earth pig, and for a lot of people that did not rock well, right, myself included. So look into that and see what is on the horizon for 2020, and also why your 2019 was what it was. Also numerology. So I tell you that it is a universal year, right? We just started universal year, universal year. That means little by itself. You have to compare that to your personal year, right? Because that has an influence on your life. So for example, using myself for an example again, 2019 was a 3 universal year, all about fun and creativity and joy and self-expression and receptive energy and divine feminine energy. But guess what? I was having a 1 personal year. So that didn't work well at all, because 1 is about being independent and getting stuff done and manifesting, right? It's more masculine. So that was just a disaster, really, because I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done, and the universe was like, no, let's play. And I did a lot of that, and you know, that's just how them things go. So look into that. Okay. What are the major things for my earth signs for the upcoming week of January 6, 2019, please? What's going on? I don't know. Okay. So, angel number 687, y'all. Look it up and see if it resonates. I'm not feeling the fact that this fire card came out first. I'm not going to lie to you, but we going to get to the bottom of it as usual. So, we got some wind, we got some sun, we got my little nephew. Got a lot going today. Work will be fire signs. Earth signs. Fire card, earth signs. So 6 wand fire. This could be about danger. This could be about burning away at your own mental energies, at your own emotional energies, right? Because this is a Cancer full moon. So this could be emotionally exhausting for you, earth signs. Just as a heads up, we're going to clarify that to see really what they talking about with that. But 8 bamboo mushroom. So again, this is all over the place already because y'all have one of each suit, but we're going to roll with it. Clearing karma, right? Don't be careful, because don't waste no money this week, earth signs. Be careful with your money. Something out of a partnership out of the ordinary that you don't expect could happen. It could be related to work. It could be related to money. It could be an odd partnership just in general, where you like, what the heck is this? What's happening? Like, I didn't see this coming. There could also be some universal energies in play. So there could be like, how can I say this? Like a jokester, right? A universal, like a person who comes into your life that is not meant to be there, that's not meant to necessarily stay. It's just like the residual karmic energy from before, right? And then you just have to clear that. You're like, what the heck was that? Who was that? Like, that was weird. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. It's like, nope, you just got to clear that karma out. And remember, Uranus is going direct, so you should expect the unexpected anyway. So in clarifying the fire, we got 2 circles pine. So really thinking, the pine is a young man, right? He deals with writing. He deals with self-expression a lot. The problem, though, he deals with partnership, money, is that he might ponder too much. He might miss what is going on behind him, right? There's a whole pine tree behind him that's supporting him, that has his back, and he's is looking the opposite direction. Um, okay. He's looking in the opposite direction. So be careful of that. Look, yep, you focus on success. The pine looks really impatient today under this fire, right? He's passionate. It's a controlled burn, right? That's going on inside of him. Nobody sees it. And he's just really, really focused on success. And it'll come. It's coming, right? Or he's focused on love. Whatever he's focused on, he's focused on. That makes sense, earth signs, because earth signs are generally extremely focused, right? Y'all want what y'all want. Y'all go after it and you'll get it. But just don't burn yourself out over it as a result. And look, new beginnings. So I love that. For the center card to be followed by the one wine entering, right? Barriers being lifted, right? So it might start off, this week might start off annoying, where you like, what the hell is happening? This don't even make sense. I feel like I'm just going in circles. Like, this is frustrating. This is annoying. It's going to get better, earth signs. Barriers are being lifted. I told you, whatever it is that you're dealing with is residual energy. Even possibly from last week. Remember, last week was about deep transformation and release. But guess what? Once you release things, it has to go somewhere. There's a time before it actually catches up with you, right? It actually levels out. It's like if you spray perfume, or you spray something, like, or if you burn something. Let's say you cooking and you burn something and you open up a window, right? That is release. That is letting out that which you do not want, right? The smoke, the bad element. But when you walk in there, somebody gonna say, it smells like something's burnt, right? For a while, until the entire process is able to is able to finish, right? Is able to cycle through. Okay, earth signs, y'all got 2 north cards. This week could be annoying. Again, remember what I told you. If you didn't listen to the intro, remember what I told you. We are still wrapping up 2019 energies. Go visit an astrology channel. They will tell you that we still have some challenging transits until the end of January, which is no coincidence that it coincides with the Chinese or Lunar New Year on January 25th, right? It's okay. Earth signs, you can do it. You strong. You've been through this before. Like, this is nothing. You got 2 north cards. 2. So some of y'all could just be downright depressed. Some of y'all could be going through some stuff, feeling isolated. The success is in the middle, though. I mean, that's what y'all focusing on. And all of this stuff that y'all don't want is happening. And it's very, very frustrating. And I get it. I feel it. You can have it. Just a second. Okay, so I just had to have a debate with my recently 4-year-old, turned 4-year-old Capricorn nephew about why he can't eat candy as his first meal of the day. So y'all know all about that energy, right? Brilliant, but very, very determined. So this north card, y'all just feeling some type of way about love or success, your goals. But the thing is, here's the thing, the arrow has landed where it's landed, and you have these barriers being lifted and these new beginnings. It's just sandwiched between all of this gunk, right? I told you that we are wrapping up 2019 energy still. I'm telling y'all that. I'm not living in the past. People need to know that, because this new year has started, and you already have people who being like, you have all these astrologers and all these people reading cards like, oh, happy new year, and everything's amazing, 2019. And it's like, no, y'all lying to people. Y'all not telling people that we still are working through some stuff until the end of January. So that's my little spiel on that. Look, you also got a guardian. Guardians are not to be feared, right? Because they're saying we're here to help. There could be an issue in this area, but we're here to help you after these 2 north cards. So with your new beginnings, okay, this makes sense. We can handle this. I told you already, with these barriers being lifted, right, and all of this, unwanted energy surrounding it, that you could have some issues with these new beginnings. Some of y'all literally feel that way. Like, where the hell are my new beginnings? This don't feel like a new year. It feels like more of the same. It's worse than 2019. It's a continuation of that. I already know. I get it, right? I told you my story at the beginning. But look, the guardian is saying, first of all, write it down. Y'all need to write some stuff. Some of y'all are supposed to be doing something with writing, something with the written word, because you got the bamboo, the 2 circles, pine, and then you got the literal bamboo, which is all about writing, all about self-expression, right, through the word, particularly the written word, singing, rapping, whatever, poetry, all of that. The bamboo is also, and here's y'all message, about standing tough, standing strong, earth signs, right? The bamboo takes how long? It takes, what, 7 years or something crazy before it even cuts above the ground. You see nothing. And you must water it every single day, right? You got to water it regularly in order for it to grow right. But you will see zero, nothing happening for years and years and years and years. And then suddenly, overnight, it shoots up, right? And it grows like something crazy. I forget the exact numbers now. I used to quote them at the beginning of these videos. But this is what happens. So they're saying, yes, there are issues with your new beginnings, right? And you feeling some type of way, but when it comes, it's going to come, earth signs. So this is beautiful. When it shoots up, this is not a pine tree. This ain't no oak. This is a bamboo tree. Where, yeah, you doing it and you doing the right thing, and it seems like you're not winning, and people who are taking a shortcut are winning, right? And for years that's been the case. But this bamboo, when it shoots up, bam, bam. Just a second. Woo, okay. More with the little 4-year-old Capricorn who want to eat everything but healthy foods. So that's what that is, yeah, about this bamboo. It shoots up and it has 1,000 different uses, right? And it's super strong, stronger than cement per cubic inch, right? Look it up. But you got to do the work. You got to water it. You got to stay tough. You got to stay mentally strong. You got to keep doing what you need to do, even when it feels like you're wasting your time. Even when everybody who is planting apple trees and lemon trees and orange trees are reaping, their rewards and selling their oranges and getting money and, going on vacation and having an abundance, and you just watering the ground, what it looks like to other people. When your stuff shoot up, you going straight to the top. So this is for a reason. What you're going through is for a reason. Up. Bam, partnership. Okay, look, see how it gets better. It gets better, earth signs. It gets better. But I gotta tell y'all the truth. Okay, so look at the last cards. Look at the last cards. That's in the middle. Look at how we end all this. 2 bamboo duck. So a partnership. We clarifying the insect. That's 2 things. So that's definitely symbolizing a partnership, right? Is it coming together? I don't know. There could be romance because we have success and we have the center card, which represents romance, right? So he lands. Look at y'all. Look. I want to point this out to y'all. The commence. He shoots his arrow. It does land. It's just some issues in between. That's all. But it does land. I want to point that out to y'all. So the 2 bamboo duck partnership, particularly could be with the Aries. Doesn't have to be. Could be with the fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. An authority figure, right? Could be a partnership. You working with somebody who you've been up against all this time, and now y'all coming together. You expressing yourself. You exerting yourself. And look. Or an older man, more dashing, handsome, assertive man, and a young, more effeminate, creative, beautiful, pretty woman. 6 circles peach. She's all about romance, y'all. She's all about romance, but she also has abundance. She's about creative energy. She's about divinely feminine energy, and that's what you end on. This is a very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. But some of y'all literally could have a situation, or that could be what's stressing you out. Right, this partnership with this young woman. She might be giving too much. Young, sweet, innocent, the perfect girl, right? And he's just too aggressive, too assertive. He's not seeing, right? She's trying to give to him and he's looking forward, focusing on his money or focusing on other stuff. And she's like, why don't you see what's right in front of me, right? So there's something going on with the partnership. It could be good or bad, y'all. It's up to you. It could go either way, but don't let it stress you out. I'm going to tell y'all what I told water signs. Look at the big picture. Look at the pattern, right? How does this person treat me overall? Don't go off of, remember y'all, we are in, I'm back to the fortune teller books, but until I get bored. But we are in a Cancer full moon, bam, already with all them emotions, and it's a lunar eclipse. So your emotions are going to be heightened. You should expect that. But go by how people treat you. Go by long-term patterns. Go by your logic, right? Balance that out. Don't just, somebody did one thing for me, but for the last 3 years, they treated me like crap. Wrong. Or, somebody did one thing bad to me, but usually they treat me amazingly, right? Don't go off them emotions. Look at the big picture. All right, Virgos. What y'all got going? Joker. Expect the unexpected. I told y'all with that Uranus energy. I already told y'all with this Uranus energy to expect something. Alright, and don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to not to take the stuff too seriously, Virgo, right? Because y'all can take stuff very seriously. because what you want is what you want. But sometimes the universe don't roll that way. An emotional encounter. If you are studying for exams, you will pass. An influential person is singing your praises and may persuade you to begin a new project that will bring you a lot of respect. You will celebrate in March as well as receive good news by phone. Reverse. Your hunches are right about distancing yourself from unpleasant people and places. Bam. Okay, so real quick, an emotional encounter with a partnership. I already told you that. Something going on in your love life that may or may not suit you. You will pass your exam. So remember I told you this is all a test. This whole week is a test for you, Virgo. I saw that in the cards, right? Everything that you're going through is just to get you to your success. The cards already said that. You have a person singing your praises, right? Somebody who can get you to the next level and who will bring you more respect, right? Virgos, you love your respect. But respect begets respect, right? When they see that you're grinding, then they can't do nothing but respect you. Keep that in mind. Your hunch is about distancing yourself from unpleasant people, right? Or right. So remember I told you that about the insect and how you could be moving in circles, you could be unsure. It could be a romantic situation where you're like, I feel like I'm giving more than this person is giving, or I don't know where this is going, or whatever. Follow your instincts on that, because that is a good way to use this Cancer energy. Woo. Y'all been working me today. All right, Taurus. Whoa, Joker again. So, all right, Taurus. So now you know. Laugh, Taurus. Laugh. Everything gonna be all right. I know it's heavy. It's a heavy week. The card said it would be, but everything is going to be all right. Everything is working out ultimately in your favor. Uranus is here. Uranus is direct, so expect the unexpected. Expect things, random things to happen, whether you think they're good or bad, and just laugh them off. Okay, with the King of Clubs, a helpful, strong man. This card represents a physically, financially, and mentally mature businessman. Genuinely fond of you and seemingly honorably intentioned, he may offer a partnership, a job, or expert advice, but probably not marriage. Oh, Taurus. A miserly man will help you, but only at a price. Okay, this makes sense. This is not new, because what we had the tiger, the 8 circles tiger, which represents authority in a man. And I told you for the last couple cards, he's the more physically aggressive person in general, right? But this person could be, again, working in your favor, right? He could be trying to help you or offer a partnership, which is what we saw with the ducks. But you might be the one. Okay, Taurus. So in the cards, there was a girl. We ended with the peach. She was trying to give to this authority figure, right? She was trying to give to this man, but he wasn't really paying her no mind. He wasn't paying her attention. She was trying to give her love. That is your message, Taurus. You might be trying to give your love to a person who's just trying to help you, right? Or you might have unrequited love, or a person that you have a crush on, or you're trying to make a business situation into something, more lovey. Like, oh, we would just make a cute couple. Don't we look good in all our company picnic pictures and all of this? And he is still just about money, right? You trying to see roses and hearts where he not really feeling that. He's just kind of really grinding. So keep that in mind. Take his help, but keep in mind you might be seeing something that's not there. Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. Remember that Nelly song? I didn't even like that song. But it could all be in your head, Taurus. This love, this It's like, no. He's not going to magically fall in love with you because y'all did a project together. I'm sorry. All right, Capricorn. Dang, these readings was long this week. 2 of Hearts. A lover's meeting. You may experience love at first sight and have a passionate love affair. 2 hearts will beat as one, and you will be able to read your lover's mind. You can look forward to a particularly romantic evening, an intimate weekend, or a 2-week holiday together. Reverse. The one you love may abandon you and break your heart. Damn. That was drastic. Okay, so lovers meeting. Remember I told you we had the 7 circles insect and we had the 2 bamboo duck. So I told you there was an element of partnerships there. Potentially even love, because we also had the center card and the peach, the 6 circles peach, right? So there could be a love affair with a person who you do business with a person who is already in your circle, with a person who has money or something along those lines, right? You meet them. They could be like the postal man, or man at the post office, or your mail carrier, right? Something that has to do with them taking care of business or you taking care of business, and then the love comes as a result of that. It could be a fling. I'm not sure if it's a long-term thing, to be honest, because this just says a meeting, and the cards ended on that. It did not give us any information on what would transpire as a result. reverse, right? Somebody that you love may abandon you and break your heart. That came through with Taurus energy as well, saying that there may be some unrequited love. So for y'all, that would just mean, even if you have a fling, be careful of that, because it could still be that the person just wants a fling and they don't want long-term stuff. So just be careful with that energy. Have fun, but be careful. All right, y'all. Woo! Have a great week, Earth signs. Thanks for listening. Peace out.